We're good.
Hi, welcome to Indigosoulstarseed, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for joining this channel. And as you know me all by now, guys, my name is Emily. And I would just like to introduce you to our wonderful guest. So while we are awaiting our peoples to come and join us for this one-on-one beautiful soul chat with an indigo, may I add? Is it safe to say indigo?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're two indigos here, two star children's here, rocking. And we're going to invite you along, guys, and just hopefully allow you to soak up some of that high vibratory Christ love and light. Okay. So I'm just going to check for comments while you're coming in. And Jax, I'll be putting comments up on the screen. So, you're welcome to reply to them if you see them and things of that nature. Let's just put your name. Your name has come up, yeah?
Yes, it looks like. Let me see over here. Oh, there's a bit of a delay over here, but that's okay. I'm sure it's probably up if you put it up there, yeah.
Is it showing mine, Jax? Can you see that? Or
right now it says me and Jax, Starseed brothers and sisters, channeling in cards. Some listen to our story.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I see it now, my sweet. I just kind of meant our names on the video, but I've got them here. Don't worry.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, we have a viewer, which means we're live now. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, as I was saying, sorry, my lovely.
Oh, I was just, asking everybody how they're doing today. We're going to be, I'm sure, I'm going to be answering some questions and maybe doing some readings as well. Maybe some healing as well for everyone that's dealing with the sickness right now.
Ooh.
Some healing energy.
Mm-hmm. So, where are we, my lovely? Sorry, my guys. I'm just, as you know, I'm new to this program, so thank you so much for being patient with me.
Oh, yeah, it's a good program.
Yeah, I can work well with the spirit world and with human beings. Yeah, electronics.
Yeah. Technology has not reached the ascension process yet. Not yet.
Not on this planet.
Yeah. Maybe in the next life.
Yeah. Wow, what a blessing. Anyhow, guys, so according to this, we're live, Jax, and people want to come on, that's cool. If not, they can watch it anytime throughout the day. I've got some notes down here just briefly about you, actually, just something that I had a little look into, things that we could possibly talk about a bit. So you'll have to bear with me again, guys, please, because like I explained yesterday, I have a very sore throat and ears, all to do with the energy portal that we're about to enter in Easter. So thank you for allowing me to, as my cards came out today, it was Raphael, the healing archangel, and Nurture, Gabrielle. So it was very, very prominent. So as Jack said, some healing energy, lovely. So as far as I'm aware, you said you're 28, Jax?
27, yeah.
27, forgive me.
October. Yeah.
Forgive me, I got that wrong.
Oh, that's okay.
Cool. From what I was reading, you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I do. I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page called Jax Atlantis as well. And awesome. I do some daily videos on futurelife.tv with the Leo King, Peace Dealer, and some really other great spiritual content creators. It's an exciting opportunity.
Beautiful. If it's okay with you, after this video, could we please, if I tag you underneath, could you please put all of your website details so people can come to you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay. So I also read, my lovely Jax, that you are available for private readings.
I am. Yeah, I do private readings as well as private mentorships for anyone looking to learn, how to do energy work, how to balance chakras, anything along those lines.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Well, you heard that, guys. And also, it mentioned about classes and workshops. Can you clarify a little bit more? Are they online or are they where you live?
Yeah, they're a little bit underground right now. I've got one class that's currently going, and it's a secret class called the Tower of Unity. I spent the last 6 months kind of getting some people together for this class. It's a year-long class. And next September, I'm going to be opening up the Tower of Unity 2. It'll basically just be kind of like a repeat. There'll be some new content here, though, and some advanced stuff as well, so that should be really exciting. At this time, there's no other courses, but I did this winter get done with the Genesis of Power course, where we basically took a direct, quick look at energy work, energy healing, long distance healing. It was just a really exciting workshop.
Oh, wonderful. Wow, that sounds great. But if we can, towards the end, we'll speak more a little bit about them, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah. I'd just like to bring in some of the audience because they're just coming in and I like to interact with them as well, Jax, you know. So we have this gentleman here on the screen. Hey, I can't pronounce your first name, yo, but thank you for saying hey.
Yeah, thank you.
And then we have another one here. We have Elizabeth. Hi, lovelies. I managed to get you on the phone. This is my mum, Jack. She's actually a medium. Oh,
it's very nice to meet you, Elizabeth.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that. Tried to get you on the phone. Thank you, Angel's got me there. She's been having trouble getting on the lives, and this is the first one I've been able to attend. We have Sarah saying good morning. Hello there, lovely. And we have Moira. Oh, my lovely Moira. This is a lovely lady. She watches my lives every day. Bless her soul. Hi, Jay and Emily. Hi, Moira. And then we have, what's this? Pre from NZ. I don't know what that means, sweet, but and this lady says she's a medium too. Awesome. Okay, guys.
A lot of mediums here.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, I'm surprised actually the camera hasn't started morphing like it was earlier, Jax.
Well, the night is young. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, earlier, me and Jax, when we was talking earlier, we were sending messages and voice messages, and what happened, then I went and did my live, and my face, guys, it was either my face or the camera, because it hasn't done it on this at all. If you've noticed, Jax, it hasn't done it here at all. But the camera and the face and all, it just all kept like shifting and shifting. It was really bizarre. And when me and Jax were originally talking, the energy just shut down the laptop. We had to turn it off and restart the whole thing. It was just literally, when you get to Starseeds together, volunteers that have not been on this planet, very often. I know for a fact I haven't. Jax, have you spent most incarnations on other planets, or?
A lot of past lives that I recollect, but I don't think a majority of them are here. Yeah.
Yes. As I was saying to you earlier, the planet Procyon is where I've spent most of my incarnations. However, I have an overtone of Alpha Centaurian as well. And these two places are where I spent most of my incarnations until I saw Earth, and I was like, hey, I got to go down. And it's such a blessing, Jackson, an honor, because I am fully aware there is so many souls in creation that wanted to be on the front line in planet Earth at this great time in not history, because that's his story, but in the real, how can I explain what I'm trying to say, Jax? You can't put it into words, can you?
Right now is an apex, not necessarily of, peace nor chaos. It's this tipping point, though. It's this very special moment where everything is about to transform. It's almost like the representation of the Wheel of Fortune card in the tarot. Everything is about to alter. It's about to change in a very devastatingly interesting way, for sure. It's going to be great. It's a lot of people just waking up, people that weren't even really interested in waking up. I've met a lot of people that never had any interest in trying anything or opening their mind, anything like that, and just started happening. Visions, mediumship, all sorts of things. And that's not something I was hearing 10 years ago, 20 years ago, anything like that. People, even if it was something they wanted to keep quiet, they would still eventually kind of put themselves out there like that. And this is becoming, mainstream, but in a really positive way. It's getting out there. It's really exciting.
Yes, and it's quite bizarre, but like some time ago I had a message, and actually a lady, was it Diane Cooper or Dolores Cannon? It was one of these ladies. No, it was Diana Cooper. She basically said that the beings, the high frequency beings like the unicorn realms and the dragon realms and all these kind of realms, they was going to be coming down onto Earth a lot more literally. Like, for example, you'll find them in bedding now, you'll find them on kids' toys now. Everywhere I go, Jax, I literally see now unicorns. Everywhere I go, you can buy everything unicorn, and that is, I know that's not them like literally, but that's their vibration, right? Coming out into the mainstream system, and it's literally, you see it everywhere now. And Diana Cooper was so right when she said these beings are coming onto our Earth. She didn't just mean their psyche, which is also here, but she meant they was literally anchoring that psyche onto this planet. Oh, that's just magical, because now I see them everywhere, and I have unicorn guides and dragon guides, and all empaths, guys, I'm not special, all empaths from childbirth, from baby even, have unicorn guides. Sensitive beings are blessed with these guides because they're so pure, innocent, magical, and high vibratory. They're purely magical. They really are. They really, really are. But Jags, please, when I get started, I can talk and talk and talk, and this isn't about me. This is all about Jags. So if I can quickly grab a couple of comments, because we have a few down here. What would you like to do, my love? Would you like to tell a bit about how your journey began? Would you like to pull some cards for the audience, or would you like to leave that to, how do you feel comfortable?
Sure, yeah. I'm open to anything that happens. Why don't we go ahead? And I'm definitely feeling there's someone in there with a big question right now. So yeah, I'd love to answer a question.
Okay. Yep. I was just guided to that. I just wanted to know if that was okay with you. So we're on the right track. Yeah. All right, my lovely.
And at the end of the show, definitely, some type of healing manifestation, just to send that out to everyone in the audience, especially anyone dealing with sickness right now.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Yeah. That would be wonderful, Jax, because as well, I know a few of the audience members actually are friends or family members of mine, and they are quite poorly, some of them. So it would be awesome if we could do something like that. Okay, we'll just read a couple of the comments quickly, Jax, before, if you just want to imbue your cards, you know what to do by now. So Elizabeth is saying, you two are explosive. Well, thank you. Very powerful energy. Yes, I feel it as well, Elizabeth. Sarah Coppin is saying, I need to do a past life reading. I think Jax is working with tarot cards. I'm not sure if you can do a question past life with tarot. I'm not sure.
Yeah, with tarot in past life, a past life is usually something I would want to do like a meditation, and we can past life, get some imagery. With tarot, though, we can find the lesson of that past life, and it will be something that is either just now something you're realizing that you're getting through, or something that was like a huge deal in your past of this life. So let's take a look right now.
Yeah, okay.
See what's descending.
And my lovely Sarah, if the card that Jack reads is, you want to find out more, perhaps have a private reading with Jack. That would, go down that route. Ooh, so I'm just gonna.
Wow, talk about appropriate. Let me know if it's displaying correctly on the screen. I've got the Hanged Man card here. This Hanged Man card is also called the Transcendence card a lot of times, because basically it's about putting yourself in an extremely difficult situation, a form of sacrifice, even if it's metaphorically, and from it you are able to reach you're able to ascend to a new version of yourself, a stronger version. In the Hanged Man card, a lot of times it's looked at as a negative card or something, scary, something bad's about to happen. That's not what it's about. In this past life, it's very clear that, the most recent one, that you did something very self-sacrificial. And in this lifetime, it's really important to find almost the temperance or the balance of that, to be able to sacrifice yourself, to help others to a degree, but to also do everything you need to for yourself. And when you, take on certain burdens, when you take on certain difficulties, they're things that are almost the price tag of your lesson, not necessarily someone else's every time. But basically, it's showing that you're very caring. It's this is something that you obviously experience all the time. You look after people. You're always looking after their well-being, sort of being like emotionally there for them, even if they just need something literal. You help them out with it. And so this last past life, the one that wants to come through, that's represented as this Hanged Man card, basically shows that you kind of made a huge sacrifice for someone. And in this lifetime, you're going to be doing that on a much more metaphorical scale, and from it you can learn the lesson from it, and of course help the people that are close to you, the people that you care about. So definitely a very interesting past life card to pull. Usually it's something, it talks about a sort of like a hardship to overcome, whether it's confidence, something like that. But the Hanged Man is like a very powerful arcana. It shows that you definitely went through something pretty big. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because thank you, Sarah. If you could let us know if that resonated, please. Absolutely. Thank you. Because Jax, you've been doing this for some time, but I am literally doing a diploma in tarot card reading at the moment. However, I'm more at the moment drawn and working more with oracle cards due to the angels and the ascended masters I can connect with. And I feel I want to do a angel course, a certified angel course with that, so I become a certified angel reader. And that was the studying that you picked up on in the reading you gave me earlier with the free cards. That gave me the clarification to go ahead with that. So I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Yeah, that card, showing that stack of books, the Book of Magic, the Book of Angels, I was just like, that's pretty much as direct as it gets. It's like secondary education of some form,
That's it. Beautiful.
Like that.
Thank you.
That's brilliant.
Thank you, because I asked for that. So, okay, my lovely, we've got another lady here. I'm so grateful. If you could draw a card for me, Jax, please. Sarah Venazzi. There's no picture with the lady. I normally work with
your love life. Yeah, let's take a look as far as love life. Let's
do that. Yeah, cool.
That wants to come forward here.
Ooh.
The Tower card. This is a really big one. This is a big responsibility, the Tower card. So with the Tower card coming up, a lot of times we look at it, we say, oh, this is extremely scary because something's about to be destroyed. Actually, with the Tower card, the most important takeaway here is that in the Tower card, we realize after something's broken that there was a false foundation that it was standing on in the first place. And that, that right there was the problem. It might feel, for instance, today, like if we lose a connection with someone, if we, don't feel sort of that same connection we used to have, that we start to question, like, why did this have to happen? Honestly, if it had happened 5 or 10 years down the line, it would have been much, much worse, taken much, much more time. The Tower card is basically showing that there's a false foundation that's going to be revealed, and from that you're able to make some new choices. You're able to say, you know what, I need something that's even stronger than this. So in love life, this applies to yourself and it applies to your partner. The Tower card is basically saying you need a very strong foundation, and it's okay to let go of weakness now to build something much better on the ashes. So yeah, I see some really exciting potential.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sarah, can you let us know if that resonated, please? Thank you. Jay, my mum hasn't actually put the question. However, my mum goes through some serious health difficulties, and I'm aware she'd really appreciate a card. If you could pull one for her, please. This is her picture. She said, the lady, she said earlier, she senses the angels around us.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, I would love to pull a card for Elizabeth. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull one up right now. And as for health issues, I'd be very happy to do an energy healing. That would be something I would like to do to help out as best I can. Yeah, so right away, when it comes to the cards we have for you, okay, we have the Six of Wands. This one's really exciting because of all the cards in the tarot, basically, they all have the opportunity to be positive, and they usually have like a, but if you don't, then, things are going to work out very well. Six of Wands is a card that is pretty bold, and it's basically a pure optimism card. Six of Wands shows that you are celebrating a victory, which means you've got a fast approaching victory. You've got things that you just finished back in that Five of Wands stage, sort of the other people around you wanting petty arguments and wanting to make huge deals out of things that don't really matter. Six of Wands is basically like, well, you're past that now. You are ready to ascend to the next level. And as you move forward into the Seven of Wands phase, that'll be where you start to kind of collect your thoughts during like a state of a little bit of stagnancy, and you can say, okay, what do I want to do next? That's going to be the important question coming up for you soon. But Six of Wands is very encouraging. It means that you just did, or you were literally about to have a monumental success that's connected to your career path, your passions, travel, things along those lines. So this looks really optimistic.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Did that resonate with you, and did you enjoy that? Okay, my lovely, are you all right to do one more before we have a little bit more of a chat? Yeah. The lovely Moira's popped up on the screen, and she just says she'd love a card, please. No general question.
Ooh, very exciting. So we have the Magician. This card represents potential. Often it depicts the four suits before it. It has the swords, the wands, the cups, and the coins. The Magician basically shows that not that we're taking action, but that we have that sudden spark of inspiration. It's the lightning bolt that suddenly makes you say, you know what? I want to start doing this with my life. As it moves forward into the two numerologies, we start to couple that with passion and hard work, and in the threes, we start doing things. But right now, you are in a state of discovery. So allow this lightning bolt to suddenly strike and pick up whatever the inspiration is. Honestly, though, this is going to be something when it comes to the Magician that connects to your greater, life trajectory, your life path. It's really exciting because it means that it's going to be a little bit scary, honestly. There's a whole new journey ahead of you. It's it's the very beginning. So you're starting this new journey, and as you go on it, you learn all the lessons 1 through 10. But yeah, the Magician card is basically showing you are ready to take your next journey. It's going to be full of opportunities in, the intellectual and philosophical side of yourself, the part of you that connects to your passions, the part of you that feels your way through life. You're able to feel, and go with sort of the inner flow of what you want to do. And then finally, of course, to manifest and have access to all the physical abundance, the friendships, the social circles, all those things that you want to have as well. So Magician card is a huge opportunity coming up for you right now.
Great. Thank you. Moira, did that resonate with you? Can you please let us know? Jack, so far, everyone that you've pulled a card for has said yes. I'll pull up some of the messages just to say thank you. Lindsay, thank you for sharing this video. We're very grateful for that. Sorry, guys, that there's so many of you. I'm not sure how long we're going to be doing this for, but Jax, can you see the comments?
Oh yeah, I can.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll just let's see. Thank you. Yes, it resonated. Woo! May I have a card? There is quite a few requests for cards, Jax, but I'm not sure where you wanted to go with this, buddy. Moira says that resonates. That sounds fab. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, we have a question actually from Sarah. Emily, I am still new to some aspects, but how do you know if you're a star child? Should we both put in a little bit of an answer here,
sure.
Jack?
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead first, and while I just go within and connect a little bit? Is that okay?
That's perfect. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
As for knowing you are a star child, as for knowing that you have a special, whether it's spiritual lineage, whether it's a special gift, whether you're a star child, whether you're clairvoyant, when you have something like that, it tends to want to rise to the surface. And the first way it does that is the only way it knows how to, which is the way that you're comfortable with. That generally will start with your imagination, your thoughts, your daydreams, the way that you get inspired from other people and situations, the books, the TV shows, the things that really connect to you and inspire you. So as for being a star child, it would be very normal for you to have a natural sense of, hey, if these people are doing this, isn't that going to really negatively affect Mother Nature? Hey, if we haven't discovered this part of ourselves on Earth, I wonder what else is out there. There's usually this very intense curiosity that rises up from the surface, a lot of imagination abilities, and also a desire for things to be at peace. That's pretty universal, wanting things to be good, but specifically for things to be peaceful, because deep down, each and every one of us knows that to be in a state of true peace is where, the world can not only operate the most efficiently, but also the most joyously. To have true unity between you and the other people. And that's something that, each and every solar system, each and every star, each and every planet, has its own energy, very specifically, but unity is kind of the common thread that unites it all. It's the thread that ties everything together. So that would be something that you would expect rising up in your heart space all the time.
Thank you for that, Jax. And for me, Sarah, is it? Yes, my lovely. For me, wow. When I was very, very young, I was literally creating altars in my bedroom with the elements, how they would be. I was making, quote, pretend spells in the bath with the shampoo and shower stuff, right? But I was creating these lotions, right? Not just as a child's way of playing, but I actually felt like I was creating magic. That felt so natural to me, totally and utterly natural to me. When I got a bit older, and I would constantly be bullied because I was just so different. Everything humans did outside of me, I just couldn't understand. It's like literally I'm from another planet. And for me, not living in love, seeing these beings not living in love, not living, I'm used to the law of one. The planet I come from lives by that, where we live for each other, right? As one being. We're all aspects of that one being, so we all look after each other. Whereas I've come to a planet where it's separation, and it's fear, and it's competition, and it's hyper. Everything is so aggressive, and for me, it's been so difficult. I would spend hours as a teenager, all the way, I don't know, actually younger than that, from about 11 all the way up to about 15, I would sit, I would look at the stars, and I would cry, and I would tell the moon and the stars everything about my life. They were my best friends. I didn't have human friends. Me and humans didn't get along. I tried my hardest, I did all I could do. I was authentic. My light scared them. My love scared them. They wasn't used to that. They were used to separation and fear. So for me, it was really, 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 really difficult growing up being bullied, constantly beaten daily at school. And I would talk to the moon, the stars. I'd feel like, why can't I be home? Why can't I be somewhere else? I always had this innate knowing within me that I have a mission and I'm here to save humanity. And as a little child who knows nothing about that, it's impossible for these kind of innate knowing of service. My serving humanity, this is the only reason I am here on planet Earth, is to help. I volunteered, like has Jax, to come down and help Earth ascend. Because we love humanity, right, Jax? We love Earth, right? We love it more than anything. Like, our heart is overfilled with love for this planet and all within this planet. And if there's something that we can do just by leading a loving example, just by leading a loving example alone, empowering others, teaching them, empowering them so they can do whatever they dream of doing and being. You don't need to rely on people like us to guide you guys. You have it all within you. We're just reflections of you. So you will know, my dear sweet one, you will know if you're an ancient soul and you are here on a mission. You will know from birth. You will just know, it's built into you. And I had it confirmed, all throughout my life, different experiences, different phenomenal experiences and things of that nature. Constant, like, I'd know who's on the telephone, I'd dream of things and they'd happen, just so much psychic connection, whatever you want to call it, going on at the time. Again, I'm not special. We all have psychic abilities. We can all use them. Takes practice daily and dedication if you want to enhance them. Right, Jax?
Yeah.
It takes dedication, discipline on this path. This path is all about that, and discernment as well. I mean, wisdom, it's just so magical. And for me, that is part of how I know I was an indigo. If you want to have it verified, have your Akashic records read, or better still, learn how to do it yourself and go there yourself in your astral body, But yes, I had an Akashic record reading, and after years of having this knowing, I finally had it clarified, when I was so grateful. So grateful. So please, Jax, I'm talking away here. Yeah. I get in that channeling mode and it's like, whoosh,
It becomes a river of words. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's so peaceful, the feeling when you're doing it. It's like the light that brings the words. It just makes me woo, calm, lovely. Oh, I love.
Before lives, you're like, I wonder what I'm actually gonna say. I wonder if I'm really gonna have all the things to say. And then you just start flowing, and you just afterwards you're like, well, where's that? Where's that when I'm calling, like the bank or something like that? Like, where's this when I, can use it in regular life? But it can only be used for, just good things, for teaching others and, for teaching ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, but that again, that is all it can be used for, guys. I mean, you're learning about things that are powerful here. You literally are a magical co-creator. That amount of power needs reasoning abilities, good logic and good reasoning abilities, right? It's not to be abused. It's not like, for example, Jax, I don't manifest to get the newest car, the newest phone, the newest fashion, right? For me, I manifest, like, say, a course, for example, so I can teach myself better, and then I become a better version of myself, and I can then shine that out there. That's why I manifest, to help myself, which in turn helps everyone I meet, right?
Yeah, I would say definitely that's a big point. Actually, when it comes to manifestation, having a specific object is great, but if you actually manifest, the desire to learn something, whether it's in the form of a class, whether it's in the form of a book that teaches it, or even a person that's an expert on it, that type of manifestation tends to work every time, because the universe has no problem, giving you like more challenges, like more things, more ways that you can better yourself and go through more difficult obstacles. And then when it comes to the easy stuff, just like a new car or something like that, it's like, this will be a few years, we'll be working.
Yeah, hey, humans, you can go and earn money and get the physical stuff. Like, we'll give you the things that will nourish your soul. That's what we'll manifest for you. But, again, it's also about not just having that love and joy within, because guys, that's to be shared out there, right? It's a light worker's job is not just to do our jobs and our shows and our things of this nature, but also on a daily basis. Light worker means building the new 5D earth by bringing in light from source, grounding it in and into the new 5D earth, as Metatron was saying, and not into the old 3D earth, guys, because we're now building the light quotient of the new earth, the new planet. We've entered a new 6,000-year evolution cycle, and the light is just going to get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Metatron was just making a point, Jax, that we really have to start when we bring the light in, from source, and we channel it through us into the earth, just to put it into the new earth, intend to put it into the new earth, because we're meant to be literally building that,
Exactly.
It's like, wow. So light work covers so many things, because it's not just like I said, doing a workshop or a show or doing this or doing that. It's smiling at the next person. It's helping your neighbors. It's sending food to people who don't have food, feeding them. Light work is just bringing love out there. Love is light, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, light work, it's not unobtainable, is it, Jax? To be a light worker is available for anyone. Anyone can choose this inward calling.
Yeah, the number one problem that I run across often is that when people get into this, they say, I want to be a spiritual person, a spiritual person. There's not a giant list of rules. There's not any sort of, very mechanical structure that you have to study intensely to be, the person that you want to be a light worker, to be an energy worker, a healer, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to learn academically the same way you'd learn how to be like a mechanic or something like that. You only thing you need to do is, one, just trust what your intuition is telling you. If you start doing that, it will start to become very clear as far as what you actually need to do. Two, you need to start respecting yourself and stop allowing fear to be the strongest volume, right? It's natural. Each and every one of us, we have the part of us that says, yeah, you can definitely do that. You'll be successful at that. And we tend to turn down the volume on that and turn up the volume on the version of ourselves that says, no, you can't do it. You're going to fail at this. And remember that other time you failed. And it's all about just switching the volume knobs, honestly. It's about saying, I'm going to respect myself. I'm going to treat myself the way I would treat another person, the way I would encourage them to follow their dream, to succeed at what they want. But it's about being loving. It's really as simple as that. You just be loving to other people and listen to yourself, respect yourself, and everything will kind of work itself out. All the details, that will all just come with time and just, continue learning about it. But just stay focused on the real point of all this. It's just to be more loving and to be more united with other people.
Yeah, and the science of self-realization, like you were saying, is literally that. It's just self-love. And it's not being selfish, guys, to put yourself first in life. That we've been so brainwashed with that statement, and it's unbelievably the opposite. If you put yourself in a way, if you put yourself first, i.e. you eat well, you drink enough water, you sleep well, you exercise, you meditate, you know, you look after all of your health, not just your physical. You have 7 layers, 7 different aspects of yourself that is to be looked after and balanced. I'm only just learning about these now. Zakiel has asked me to make a video on this, so I'm going to be reading from one of my favorite authors' books. Do you know Dr. Joshua David Stone?
Oh, I haven't read any of his work.
Oh, okay, fabulous. He channels all from the Ascended Master realm, and he's very articulate, and his works are beautiful. They've got all the prayers, everything in there that you would need on this path. Basically, tools, you know, tools not that you need, but tools you can use. And so I've been asked by Archangel Zakiel to start reading from the book of Joshua and sharing that work on, because he's transitioned now. So, but it's cool. He wants his work shared on, and I'm hoping it's going to help people, Jax. You know, because it's just ways that they can grow in light. Like you say, love yourself, yes, but also, guys, don't forget, you have guides, you have guardian angels, you have archangels, ascended masters. If you guys want to work with them, you so can, and they can also help lead you. Your oversoul is your primary guide. Out of all of them, your oversoul is your primary guide. Yet you can ask the angels or your guides or so forth to lead you, and as long as you're open and aware, because the universe, as we were saying earlier, has a sense of humor, Jax, right? It is funny, guys. It's going to make you laugh. Yet the guidance comes in every shape and form. It could be a bird, it could be a raindrop even. It literally manifests everywhere. And the universe has such a beautiful language. It comes through frequency, numbers, light, sound, that kind of entrance, really. I don't know if you guys have ever heard light language. I speak light language, and it's just it's phenomenal. It's more a frequency than an actual language. Beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. However, Jax, I mean, how long have you been, like, are you you are a certified tarot reader, aren't you?
Oh, no, I have no certifications.
Oh, you don't? Oh, wow, but you have a lot of experience, though.
Yeah, I've been doing it for like about 12 years now. Yeah.
Ooh, guys, if you want to read in, wow, that is a long time to be doing readings. Wow. Yeah, so like I was explaining to you earlier, I'm just practicing every day, but as soon as I can afford it, I'm going to actually next Friday, hopefully I'm going to apply to learn to do the angel reading course, which I'm all excited about. Woo!
Really
yeah, and hopefully it's either going to be with Doreen Virtue or with what's his name? I went to his workshop this year. Can't remember his name. Kyle Gray. Thank you, Kyle Gray. Awesome guy, such an awesome guy. His books are incredible as well. Speaking of guys' books, I'm actually writing my very first book at the moment, which is writing and channeling it as well, which is super cool. Are you writing any books, Sweet, or do you have any future idea of that? Or?
I've got a very bare bones outline for one so far, and it's going to be. I want to say it's going to be finished by the end of 2018.
Yeah,
and I'll be talking about releasing it in early 2018. I'm really excited for it. Yeah.
What's it?
Energy work, and basically any person who has zero understanding or experience of any of it can just jump right in and start to learn what they can do with their energy. That's what I want to.
Oh,
calling as
I will definitely be buying a copy if that's okay. Cool, awesome. That's what I love as well, Jax. Like, I meet all these people, you know, like yourself and beautiful other souls on similar journeys, And I have like a book from nearly each one of them now, and I'm collecting this like 5D books, you know. They're really wow, completely different books. Love it. All right, my lovelies, let's just see. I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about in particular, Jax, just while I'm looking through these comments.
Yeah, well, if you have any other questions for me, I'd love to answer them. And, before we go, I would really love to, just do some type of not necessarily energy ritual or anything complex, but basically just sending out some energy, just doing a brief sort of guided meditation for the collective and for everyone here in the audience.
Yeah, okay, madam, just quickly looking through.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I've just got one question for you, Jax. Alexandra Autumn says, what other services do you offer besides tarot and oracle?
Yeah, so actually I offer quite a few. I might forget a couple of them, but I like to do tarot readings. I also do energy work, clairvoyant readings. Mentorship is kind of like my main focus, teaching people how to get in touch with their intuition. And yeah, honestly, the energy work that I do is for the physical body, but it's also for the emotional body. It's for balancing and clearing the chakras, for removing cords, things along those lines. So I like to get really in depth with energy work, but yeah, tarot is one of my primary focuses.
Okay, my lovely. And there's one last lady, Rachel Baitup, says, can she have a card, please? And then, if it's all right with you, we'll do this energy work.
That sounds great. Yeah,
and then,
Rachel, may I have a reading?
Yeah, and then we'll switch off after that, if that's okay, Jax.
That's perfect, yeah.
I'm just, as I said at the start, with this and everything, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool.
All right, so another major arcana. Gosh, you guys are just chock full of them. We got strength today. Basically, the strength shows that there is a certain power that comes from not necessarily dominating or hurting other people, but by, sort of using your willpower and your understanding to almost, tame them in a certain way. The strength card shows often a woman character with a lion or with 3 jungle cats. And it shows that instead of, harming these animals or, trying to make them complacent, that instead she uses her willpower and shows that, there's much more power to understanding the beasts around you, understanding the beast within yourself, understanding the parts that are unexplainable or untamable. And this strength isn't just about sort of, taming that and understanding that. It's also about using that on the beginning of a brand new journey, right? This is the 11 numerology, and on some decks I've seen it switched where justice is 11 and strength is number 8, but in this one and a lot of the contemporary ones, we have the 11 numerology here. So not only is this a new journey, but it's basically like a new secondary journey. This is something that literally is going to have a really big importance with the the remainder of your life. So it's going to be fortuitous. It's going to be full of action and full of excitement, but it'll also be full of new challenges. So it's definitely showing that you have what it takes to make this. So if there's any part of you right now that's wrestling with doubt, or that feels like it's intimidated, like just seriously move right past it. You are way stronger than it. You're so much stronger than any doubt or any fear.
Thank you. Did that resonate with you? If you could let us know, Rachel. Okay, Jax, we've got one lady here just quickly, very quickly. She says, interested in hearing about the mentorship. If you could just fit it in super quick, Jax, before we do the energy work, that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I will. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link here to my site, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. I have the 1 week mentorship, the 2 week mentorship. Oh, I guess my computer is. That's strange. But yes, I have the 1 week, the 2 week, and the 4 week mentorship. Basically, what we do is we choose kind of what it is you want to focus on. Whether it's you want to learn the tarot in 1 day, or you want to learn the tarot in 4 weeks, whatever time frame kind of works with you, or you want to learn energy work, you want to learn to balance, you want to learn to meditate. basically the mentorship, we decide your goals. And then once we've decided them, we basically just jump right in and basically go right for the most effective tactics to learn it, as well as the, we find these sort of blocks that are inherent to some of us, whether it's fear, whether it's, confusion, whether it's we get distracted really easily. There's a lot of things that come up in energy work. Basically, we're going to find the blocks, we're going to clear them out, we're going to, kind of give you like a plan. So the mentorship is something that can take place in as little as a single session, but this is supposed to be aiming for kind of like the lifelong path of it all. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop some of my links here for private readings, which is where you'd also be able to find mentorship, my Facebook, my YouTube, as well as my Future Life link.
Thank you.
Just drop that in right here.
Also, guys, just to let you know, if there's anyone that doesn't know me and has come in with Jax, my name is Emily, and I actually run Indigosoulstarseed on Facebook and YouTube. Every day on my Emily Hawkins channel, which is my personal page, I do a hours channeling session with free live readings every day, because I'm practicing with my readings and learning about working with archangels in particular and ascended masters. I am also a Reiki 2 practitioner of U.S.A, and I am doing all kinds of different channeling and interviews and all sorts of things. So if you would like to come on over and check any of that out, you're welcome to add me on any of my pages as well. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much.
And everyone that shares this video, you'll be able to get her out there that much more, because
yes, please.
With some other psychics.
Good, Jax. Yeah. Please share if you can, because also we'd like to get Jax out there as well, guys. So share this video around. You're welcome to, and you're totally open to. Awesome. Thank you.
That's great.
So.
All right, so everybody, this is going to be a very simple moment of meditation. You don't need to worry about getting your mats out and everything. Just try and sit or lay comfortably. And I want you to take some nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, so right now there is a lot of oncoming energy. It feels as if there are arrows of energy that are pointing from all directions coming towards us. So what we need to do right now is not to ignore it. What we need to do is fortify ourselves so we can handle this oncoming energy, and so that most importantly, we can convert it. So I want everyone to take a nice deep breath. And as we breathe out, I want you to imagine that this mirror energy within yourself begins to just spread right around your energy space, and it's covering you almost like a snow globe covered in this mirror paint. And with every breath in you take, you draw in more energy from the universe around you, and it has so much unlimited energy to give you and to offer to you. You can bring it in from Gaia. And as you breathe out, you just imagine that mirror becomes more and more reinforced. This will help with anything that feels like a psychic attack, anything that feels like these transgressions against you, oncoming energy from the universe, the things that make you feel like there's too much stress. We are going to completely and totally fortify you. And right now I want you to just go ahead, and as you take this next deep breath, just allow yourself to feel this energy rising from right outside the third eye, spreading around your energy space. And from within the energy space, we have to pay attention to all the stress that's bundled up in here, and we have to clear it. So I want you to imagine all the stress that's inside, all of the anxiousness, all of it is being pulled out of each and every pore of your body to a single organ. And rather than destroying it, this negative energy, we are going to allow ourselves to transform it completely into something positive to send off into the universe. We allow this charcoaly orb to completely transmute into snow. We just allow it to flow around the energy space. And we feel suddenly this divine cool. We feel completely fortified and shielded. And nothing oncoming is any longer hateful. It's an opportunity for love. Nothing is jealousy anymore. It's an opportunity for understanding. Nothing is anger. It's an opportunity to help someone. Take a nice deep breath in and just allow this to be broadcast to every person you love. And then take a few deep breaths and start to slowly return to your consciousness.
Hi guys. I go out of body very easily, Jax.
Oh yeah, I should have warned you.
Don't worry, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh wow. Hey guys, so nice to meet you. People are saying nice to meet you. Thank you guys. I'd just like to say thank you to you, Jax. As an indigo, I've got two things: divine wisdom, divine service, the indigo ray, right?
That's right.
Divine wisdom, divine service. I hope we have brought divine service to our creator and to our fellow humanity, also our brothers and sisters. And I hope we have brought some kind of wisdom and light to them, if even by just our conversation, we have brought some kind of light and love into their day to day, you know. And if we have, then that is all that this was intended for. So it's been an honor and a pleasure. Thank you so much, Jack.
Thank you very much for having me on today.
Anytime. Part two. Hey, we've got so much to talk about.
Definitely.
Take care, my lovely, and hopefully I'll be catching up with your shows as well. Now I know you're done. Awesome. All right, my darling. Take care. Thank you, guys. Thank you, audience. We love you. Bye, everyone. Lots of love. Oh, nice to meet you too. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Caprina. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Rachel. And to anyone else who's watched, thank you. I'm sorry the names are all going now, but very grateful. Thank you so much. And hopefully, I'm hoping there'll be a lovely goddess lady coming on for the next interview. It may be tomorrow morning. It may not. I've still got to find out what time is because she's in another part of the world. So we've got to work out the times, guys. However, if this divine soul is coming on, there's a lot that she could talk about. So I'll be on my Emily page tomorrow morning, which I'll share on my Indigo Soul as well, doing my daily channeling and practicing with my cards. However, if you do feel you would ever like a reading with me, you can reach me on Indigosoulstarseed on Facebook. Okay, my lovelies, I have a YouTube channel as well, the same name. However, the videos are slightly outdated and I'm in the process of learning how to put my interviews onto that channel and also to update that channel with new stuff. It will be getting updated very, very soon. Thank you so much for joining. I love you all. Love and light. Thank you, everyone. Can't wait to see you again. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Moira. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, everyone. Lots of love. I'm not sure how to end this now. Is it ended? No, am I still on here? Oh, how do I end this? I'm clicking end. Oh, here we go, end. Bye, everyone. Blessed be. Namaste. And remember, you are the light.